We have a very exciting moment here. Adam's sister is a vintner, is a winemaker. In case you guys don't know, Adam is one of the cameramen on Dinner Party Tonight. I don't know, you must have seen him tasting things that I shoved at him. Taste that, Adam.
Okay.
That is really good.
That's incredible.
But if you haven't, Benn is one of our camera guys. And Adam brought this bottle called Coquina, which is a Pinot Gris, which happens to be one of my favorite whites. And we thought we would try it. Now, I know Coquina, that's the vineyard? They called it that?
It's not the vineyard, it's their label.
Their label, okay.
Yeah, so they're just starting out, and so they don't have like the vineyard itself, but they have the label that they produce under, yeah.
So they're buying grapes from other...
Yeah.
Okay, so what is coquina? Coquina is a kind of stone, a rare kind of stone made out of smushed together mollusk shells. They're actually sold on eBay and stuff like that. There's some really big ones that are protected, and then you can find them sometimes on the beach. They're quite rare and very interesting looking. So it's a cute name. But like, what do you know about her, how this started and everything? Like, where are they?
Well, she was kind of in the restaurant industry when she was really young and kind of always found that she liked wine and was really into it.
I can understand that.
She eventually, after a lot of years, just applied as to be an intern at kind of a high-end winery out in California. And
which winery do you know?
Costa Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, they make good Pinots and Chardonnays and stuff. And after one season, they hired her kind of on the spot. She's a hard worker, and she's
unlike yourself.
She's nice. And so she was there for 5-6 years in the cellar, and she met her business partner, who was in the lab. Her name was Nicole, and they hatched a really nice friendship, and then they moved together to a different winery, an even crazier winery called Realm Vineyards, and they do like big...
I know they're building very well.
Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And they make a bunch of Cabernet Sauvignon and like kind of big, heavier sorts of things.
Can we, I know we talked about this, but can we FaceTime her just to ask her a couple questions about this?
Absolutely.
Now, she did request that we open this about 20 minutes. You might say, white wine, open in advance. Well, it's what is it called? Low intervention?
Low intervention wine.
Low intervention wine, which is very, very popular right now. It's a white Pinot Gris, which the name is beautiful, Gray Pinot. It's lovely. But it happens to be one of my favorite styles. Let's call her.
How are you?
You're Dana, right?
I'm Dana.
Hi, I'm Randy. That's your brother.
Hi, brother.
He was very kind to bring us a bottle of your Coquina Pinot Gris.
Yes.
What I wanted to ask you was, what are some wines that I might have heard of that influenced you in your style?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'm not gonna name a lot of producers because I don't know if that would be super helpful. But I will say that there's some pretty epic vacations and trips I've done professionally and with friends that have inspired myself and my business partner quite a bit. So a lot of the wines and a lot of the time that we spent in the Jura region, France.
Jura is a fascinating region.
It absolutely is. So fascinating. So a lot of really cool varieties come out of there. This last vintage, we made a wine called Trousseau, and that is a grape that comes from the Jura region. So that's definitely something that definitely inspired both of us. I think a lot of our time in France, just in general, Nicole and I, my business partner, influenced us quite a bit because it really kind of supported and established our idea that white wine is the best.
Oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear.
Yeah.
No, we love it all, but her and I, we really are passionate about making really beautiful, sophisticated, classic in style white wines.
Yep.
So we added the red wine this year because we love drinking it and enjoying it, but because we want everyone to kind of have a part and feel a part of the business. So France, and we like the more the lean, kind of acid, fruity,
flinty,
driven wines, flinty. So we're gonna say France, and I think a little bit of another influence that we do get a lot of. Unfortunately, her and I haven't gone there together, but is Italian. So it's any Italian.
I don't
whites,
really know Italian whites.
and you know that's. Your answer is great because it's mainly just the uniqueness of it. I mean, it's an endless pot of wine styles and wine grape varieties in Italy. So I think the versatility and uniqueness that you can get out of
I'm gonna go buy some.
wine from Italy. So, but also, California, because that's where her and I met and started making wine. So,
We're gonna try it right now.
have you had it yet?
No.
Awesome. Well, you're in for a fun treat. This is our 2021 Pinot Gris from the Willamette Valley in Oregon.
It's very beautiful, pale
Yes.
color,
Plain color.
slightly opaque.
Yep, it's unfined, unfiltered. So it's we didn't get rid of really anything. We did a little cold stabilization, so there's not a lot of tartrates in the glass, but we tried to keep it nice and fresh.
Ooh, that's flinty.
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
A lot of stone fruit, pear. It's a very acid-driven wine.
Yeah.
So a lot of natural acid comes pretty commonly in white wines in Oregon because of the cool weather.
It's like a Chablis in a way.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
We get that a lot.
It's beautiful. But what about, I don't want to keep you too long, but what about being a female vintner is quite uncommon.
It is. It's thankfully becoming more common. However, yes, we are female vineyards, and we definitely grew up in the wine game where we were the only girls in a man's world, and we had to throw some elbows and use a little bit more elbow grease to not necessarily prove ourselves, but make space for ourselves. So, and we're really proud of what we built and where we got to, and that just kind of gave us more reason to start our own brand.
And you're in a bunch of restaurants already, right?
Yes.
That's fantastic. I recently was given a bottle as a present from the lady, I can't remember her name. Is it possibly LaRue? Who's called the Queen of the
Queen of Burgundy?
Yes.
Wow.
And it was pretty special. But it was very special. It was given to me on purpose because she's, of course, a female artist and business owner. So yeah, it was great. But this is delightful with oysters or with like something salty and bright, because it's salty also. It's a little bit salty. It's really good.
Bit of that like saline component. Yeah.
Yes.
We do get a lot of oceanic influence where we are in the Willamette Valley.
It's actually really good.
We have this like great corridor of just heavy air that blows in straight from the ocean, and we're the first kind of area in the wine country to get it.
Yeah.
So
It has a notion of the sea.
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for talking to us about it.
Absolutely, Randy.
And congratulations. This is a great showing.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Crush it. We want people to enjoy it and have fun.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, Dana. Say goodbye to your brother.
See you, Dan.
Cheers, Adam.
Bye.
Bye.
It's really good. It's quite flinty, which I like.
Yeah.
And it's acidic. I would say it's delightful. And I hope she likes this. It's a true aperitivo wine because it's actually making like my mouth water here.
Oh, yeah.
Like it makes me want to eat food. And I'm thinking about like my baked potato that I didn't eat at lunch break. Like it gives you like a kind of wanting to eat feeling, which is a beautiful character in a wine.
Starting with oysters in a bottle of this is like my favorite because it's like it's kind of leads into a meal really nicely.
And do you guys drink it at home?
Oh yeah, I bought a couple of cases of it.
Is she nice to you?
She's nice to me. Yeah.
Does she hate you sometimes?
Not anymore. We're grown ups now.
Is she older or younger than you?
Younger than me, 5 years younger. I'm real proud of her, and she's been working really hard at wine for a really long time. And when they started out on their own, I was like, she's
It's
gonna
ballsy.
do a really good job.
It's
yeah.
pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty brave. And it's a good showing. I would be thrilled to receive this in a restaurant. We'd like to raise a glass to Dana and Nicole and Coquina Wine. Pretty amazing showing. And you can learn more about them on their website on the World Wide Web, coquinawines.com. Listen, man, I'm not like any woman, any job, but I'm thrilled when women go into a male-dominated business, and kick ass, and that's what she's doing. So here you go.
Cheers.
It gives you like a kind of wanting to eat feeling, which is a beautiful character in a wine.